Booyah, my name is MajorSlack. Thanks for joining me again in Shadow Warrior 2 hard difficulty. Second last mission in the game, Violent Takeover. This is hellacious if you don't approach it correctly. And thank your lucky stars, you got Slack on your side. Okay, here we go, Violent Takeover. A bit of NPC dialogue coming up here with Kamiko. Press that chat button, Slack. Go ahead, you know you want it. Attaboy.
Oh, what a lovely day. First, I find out that the family I never knew I had are a pack of egomaniacal supernatural lunatics. Now I get to go see the boss who betrayed me and killed my master.
Self-pity is a mug's game. We have work to do.
He screwed you over too, you know.
Sure, but Zilla's a businessman. He's predictable. I can work with that. Amiona is in a whole different league. There's nothing more dangerous than someone with nothing to lose.
Zilla has been conducting biological experiments on humans. On me! He's a monster!
Yeah, but a logical monster.
Oh, that's comforting.
Hey, it's the little things, right?
Okay, here we go. Some nice words of wisdom from Charles Bukowski. Okay, first group of enemies here. They're powers immune Zillas. So these guys all get the cloak and poke, vanish and sting.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting dickheads.
They're just taking them all out. Okay, I've got a new assault rifle here. The Overseer. Doing a little field testing on it. You'd be well advised to approach this mission very methodically. The key strategy is divide and conquer. Do not take on a huge batch of enemies all at once if you don't have to.
Surprise! You're dead.
Okay, these guys are all easy pickings for my cloak and poke. Threw a grenade. And down he goes. I don't know why I'm checking these out. I guess it's just habit at this point in the game. If you haven't got the juice to beat the game, go back and do some more side missions. Okay, our quest marker's up there. It's pointing to a big badass bot called the Resistor ZL260, and he's a tether monster. He's tethered to a whole bunch of ZL209s. This is what I'm talking about. Just don't go just waltzing in there, because there's a motley crew of like extras hanging around that are just gonna make your life hell. I just want to remod the my new assault rifle here, the Overseer. Yeah, I got all those mods and put in some toxic mods, because this guy, the Resistor ZL260, is vulnerable to toxic. I'm gonna go at him primarily with the Gatling gun and Shadow Fury to start off with, but after that I'm gonna try to use this. Okay, now, you're a crocodile in the swamp, okay? And these are a whole bunch of gazelles. You want to single out the weak gazelles, single them out from the herd, and go after them, alright? First we'll soften him up with a little Shadow Fury and a Gatling gun. Go after the big boss. He's now in Tether Monster mode. His health bar went great. Back into the swamp we go. Now we're going to single out the weak ones. Not the tether ones, all the ones that are like separate. Okay, these guys here, see? Gonna play it smart. Divide and conquer. And I try to stay below this kind of ledge here so that the boss can't see me. Take down all these guys. Use whatever combat strategy applies. These are Zillas. So typically it's Chi Blast Chainsaw combo.
Wait.
See, these guys alone will keep you busy, eh? That's just them alone. Imagine being up there with like the ZL260 and it's tethered to a whole bunch of Z209s, ZL209s. Basically that translates into a whole, a big bad bot tethered to a whole bunch of, other big bad bots. We're all equipped with rocket launchers, and yeah, it's death on a stick if you go up there and try to like just go at him with brute force.
Stop. Wait.
Okay, same deal. You're a crocodile. Come out of the swamp. Find the weaker members of the herd that are separated from the swamp. There's one right separated from the herd. There's one right there. Single them out. Chomp on his butt. Rinse and repeat. Now I think this just leaves. No, there's one right there. There we go, and this will just leave the ZL260 tethered to a whole bunch of ZL209s. So now we're gonna have to take out those 209s. These guys are like, even though they're minions, they're tough. So I think the best thing to do is go after them with my mega rocket launcher, the Destroyer of Realms. Charge up a mega shot. And there we go. Does in 2/3 of their health bar in one shot. Back to vanish, reload a shot, rinse and repeat. Once all these ZL209s are down, then we can go back after the big bot there.
Pull yourself together, man.
I strongly recommend that you save up your Shadow Fury, because this is not the big fight. This is just a warm-up. There's another bigger boss fight at the end of this mission, which is just absolutely hellacious. First time I did this opening part here, even this was hellacious. Because like I said, I just waltzed in and said, okay, I can kick butt now. I don't need to be careful, I don't need to stealth, I don't need no strategery. Wrong. I spent most of my time cowering in fear. Low health. It was a rough ride. Okay, so this is the last ZL209. This should free up the big guy.
Friends. You ready to kill some fuckfaces?
Now, like I said, I could easily finish him off with the Shadow Fury, but I want to save that. And besides, with the big boss fight at the end of this mission, the rockets, any kind of rocket launcher is pretty much useless. So you might as well use up your rockets now.
I'm hunting dickheads.
Watch this shot, it really takes off a lot of damage. Yeah.
Getting in here could be a challenge.
Unless you call Zing and have him open the door.
Unless I did that indeed. Hey, Zing!
You Wang.
Hey, that's my line.
Good artist borrow, great artist steal.
Hey, can you give me a hand getting in the building here? I left my key in my other pants.
You have other pants? Fancy. Okay, give me just one. There.
Thanks, buddy. You always keep me ahead of the game.
You were lucky I have a sense of humor.
That's got to be one of my favorite lines in the whole game. You have other pants? Fancy.
Oh, that's nice.
And there's a Shadow Fury refill station right there. Didn't notice that. Just noticing that now, watching this back. Okay, now what I want to do is go back to town and refill the Gatling gun and my rocket launcher in preparation for the big boss fight at the end of this mission. That's all I want to do, just buy. Don't really care about selling off. I got lots of money. Or rather, enough money. There we go, that'll do it. Okay, a little mini fight coming up with some Zillas. This is pretty routine. Don't let this lull you into a false sense of security, though.
Oh, look! There you are!
Do you have any idea how weird it is to see myself like this?
As a 30-foot-tall monstrosity, I'm actually a little jealous.
Come on, there's no time to lose. The only way in there is through Zilla's office. We'll need a keycard.
You been there before?
This is my old stomping ground, sweetie. Oh, crap. That sounded like you, didn't it?
It kinda did. Never do that again.
I promise.
Okay, here we go. A little mini fight. A bunch of Zillas tethered to the quest item, the key.
Be very quiet. I'm hunting dickheads.
It's basically chi blast chainsaw combo. Should finish him off. Finish him off already nicely. There we go. And let's have a talk with the boss man.
Wang, I thought I smelled comic books and hand lotion.
You lost a hand the last time we met, Zilla. I don't recommend testing me again.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. An old man like me is no match for the mighty Wang. But I'm curious, what's your angle here? Why have you come for this monstrosity?
Hey, everyone else seems to wanna. I just wanted to hang with the cool kids.
Turn back, Wang. She is beyond help now. There was a time when I thought this poor thing might be my greatest achievement. But alas, it appears she did not have the inner fortitude.
Throw another corpse on the slag heap of progress?
Progress requires sacrifice.
Sure, just not by you.
I am humanity's last best hope. I am all that stands between us and oblivion. My methods might appear reckless, but I assure you, under the circumstances, they are vital.
That's fucking great. I'll just grab my corpse shovel.
When the gates fall, the soldiers of Project Hope will be the only thing that can save us. You would have made an excellent candidate yourself. A little headstrong, perhaps, but I have a chi chip that can fix that.
I die first.
If you insist.
Okay, here we go. The boss fight. The Zilla Mechanoid. This is tougher than the final boss fight in the game, I consider. This guy, this is a bitch. As you can see, I went after him with Shadow Fury and my Gatling gun right away to soften him up. Took down half his health, but that's only about 1/4 of the battle. Now comes the tough part. You notice his health bar went gray. Just showing the weapons I'm using here. This is going to be this thing here, the Triad. You need one of these. It's loaded up with ice mods, okay? This pistol is going to be a lifesaver in this game. And there's my Gatling gun. These are the mods that got loaded up on this. Just basically high damage mods. Alright, that's my Gatling gun. I'm going to use these two weapons to take down this guy. Plus Vanish. Alright? Now, whenever he's vulnerable, go after him with the Gatling gun. Whenever his health bar turns gray, like it just did, he just spawned some supporter drones. Supporter drones are floating up there in the air. You gotta destroy all the supporter drones before he become vulnerable again. Typically there's 2 per shot, but he's gonna do this frequently. This is what makes this fight so tough. Plus he's gonna have this, what I call laser rain. Like these laser beams raining down from the... You'll see, I'll show you again. Those things, between those and his rockets, they take a lot of damage. Okay, so going at him with the Gatling. He spawns supporter drones, he's invulnerable. Go invisible. This will help you find the supporter drones a lot easier when you go invisible. Gun him down, one shot them with the Triad. Load it up with the mods like I showed you. Now he's vulnerable again. And rinse and repeat, go after him with the Gatling gun. I try to aim for his head, because I figure that's his like weak spot. But whatever, just go for the center of mass. That's the laser rain. The best way to avoid this is to go off to one side and go towards them. You take the least amount of damage when you do that. Okay, just using Vanish to reload everything. Okay, so he's vulnerable. We're gonna use the Gatling gun. Blast him until he goes invulnerable. Here comes the laser rain. Go off to one side and go towards him. Kind of gets behind the laser rain. See, like that? It's the best way to avoid that. Okay, it's just gonna go invisible to reload everything. Okay, spawn supported drones. Use Vanish to spot him. Gun him down with a triad. There, I almost went over the edge there.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting dickheads.
Okay, invulnerable, supported drones. Bang.
Hey, you dropped something. Oh, it's your blood.
And bang. Here comes the laser rain. Here, he just dodged the bullets there. And he is almost done, so I'm just gonna finish him off with one mega shot from my rocket launcher. Load up a charged shot. Let him have it. Got a Mach 6 right up the rear and gets a. That's it.
We have to stop meeting
Yeah.
like this. Hey, I know. Wanna go out together? This shithole never appreciated us anyway.
Cynicism is the refuge of the morally bankrupt. If you had a single ounce of integrity in your bones.
There are my two little lovebirds.
Amiona, what the?
Your animus against each other is futile, but I do understand how exciting it must be.
Spare us the psychobabble, please.
Your reliance on violence betrays your inability to process the emotional truth of your situation.
What emotional truth?
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Both of you.
Looks like someone got into Mommy's medicine cabinet.
That's the master alarm. The body's containment cell has been breached.
Oh yes, my followers are quite devoted. They were only too happy to volunteer for Project Hope. As I'm sure you can imagine, the chi chips you put in their heads were quite simple for me to take control of. In any event, our men are freeing the body now.
This sounds bad.
Your struggles with one another are at an end. And you can give in to the attraction that has driven it this whole time.
Attraction? To this idiot?
Oh, assuredly. It is only natural to be drawn helplessly to your opposite. That energy is the creative engine behind all life in the universe, from teen romance to black holes.
Are you getting any of this?
So rejoice! You need no longer fight the one you most desire. The object of your quarrel is out of your hands, and you are free to spend the end of the world in one another's arms.
Guards!
I, killed all your guards.
All of them?
I was on a roll.
I'm afraid this is merely a projection, Orochi. I am with the body now. In moments, I will be one with the creature. Then I will fulfill my destiny and finally take my rest. Goodbye, my friends. Wish me luck. Gozu, dear, are you ready to perform the ritual?
Well, this is awkward.
Will you let go of me?
Not before you kiss me, you fool.
Urgh! We've got to get out to the gates. I can have a transport here in a few minutes.
That won't be necessary. I have a faster method.
Fine. I'll meet you there. Don't do anything rash before I arrive.
Who, me? Little old me?
Here. We're on the same side now. You should take this. It is imbued with the latest Chi technology. It could make the difference in defeating the body.
You old softy. Is this payback for not making me employee of the month?
Get out of here!
And that is it. We beat the badass mofo. Beat him down. So, a ton of ammo and whatnot to collect here. So I'll do that like off camera. Just reloading my weapons. And a few things to pick up. So I'm just gonna like get as much ammo as I can for the final boss fight in the game. That's coming up next video. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. And yeah, see you on the flip side for the finale of Shadow Warrior 2. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.